So, we begin today on the platform of a train station. We are in Edinburgh Waverley train station, this big arched metal structure above and steam trains below. And our investigators are hurrying to catch their next train. They've just come all the way up from London on the long distance train and have had a few moments to Edinburgh to resupply, to acquire some whiskey and biscuits for the continuing journey, and are now getting on a smaller local service towards a place called Errol in Scotland, which is where they have been told the Mathers have taken up a residence just outside the town. A few days ago, Samuel Mathers and his wife moved their whole furniture and the entirety of their household out of London and up into northeast Scotland. A somewhat bizarre move, even from a man like Mathers, and one that is probably worthy of society investigating, especially considering that the last time they met Samuel Mathers, he trapped them in a weird time vortex and hurled them a few weeks into the future, which is not an action that can be simply forgiven. So here we are with our three investigators and their current associate, Justina Kirsch, boarding a train. The porter is loading your luggage into the luggage carriage, and are you travelling first class?
That would
Yes.
depend very... Oh, then we are, yes.
There you go, of course we are.
Very much addressed to the gentleman who pays for the train tickets.
I prefer my comfort.
Yeah, so you take up a first class compartment as you get onto the train. And you begin to pull out of Edinburgh. You look up on one side, you can see the bulk of the rock crowned with the castle on top as you head on further northwards, deeper into Scotland. And what are you doing as the train pulls out at the station?
Imagine we're settling in for the ride. I mean, do we know about how long it should take, barring any?
This leg of the journey will probably take you at least 2 hours. Probably 3 hours. This being a steam train.
That's true.
Chugging its way along through the outskirts of Edinburgh.
Do we have a plan on what we wish to do when we find them?
I think the extent of our plans was go north, find them, and talk.
I think we need to find out why they did what we did.
Oh, yeah.
I think that... I don't think he did what was sane, to be fair. I can't think of any sane reason for him to do what he did. His wife, I don't think she was directly involved as such, but she was present. She might have an idea, so... because when I saw I had a flashback of the ritual he did when we were breaking that time loop thing. It seemed he was on his own when he did it. And his wife didn't seem that well when we were at the, we'll say function for now, because it wasn't really a party. So, but she didn't seem that well, so I don't think she was involved with it, but she's probably aware of it. We'll have to make it up as we go along. But hopefully we can find out a way to help that couple. If we find out exactly what happened, David and Victoria Meadows, I think they were, we can maybe help undo that. But the ritual was to do with that thing, the gate. Lord of the Gate and all that sort of thing. So I'm not sure it's going to be something that's easy to undo. But we'll just make it up as we go along, I guess.
Yeah, it's at this point that there comes a knock on the door of your compartment of the train. And you see a man probably in his sort of early 50s, slightly stooped with thinning grey hair and an incredible moustache. Knocking on the door of your compartment sort of area.
Is it the Yes.
Is there a spare seat in there? Any space?
There's
Yeah.
4 of us.
Yeah.
Is there? I mean,
I don't know.
I think
Would-
you could probably fit another couple people in there if you had to.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Can't see why not.
I had a seat up the other end, but
Should fit.
is the space in here instead? Yes. There's a slight falling out with the gentleman in that compartment.
Oh, that's a shame.
it is.
Yes.
Mm.
Hey, look, he was smoking his pipe. I took exception to his smoking his pipe in a small compartment, and
Fair enough. Yeah.
he did
Draft
not take
from
that
the
very
window wasn't
kindly,
sufficient.
and I thought it would be best to leave post haste.
I'm sure I've got a pipe somewhere on me. I don't tend to smoke on the train.
Look, if you need to,
That's okay. I don't smoke on the train. It'd be bad manners to do so.
indeed, yes, indeed. Sorry, Dr. Ben Fraser.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mr. Martin White.
It's a pleasure.
Right.
Pleasure.
Nigel Hargreaves.
Avery Collins. Dr. Footfield, if I may ask.
Anthropology, not. Yes. I make a study of customs and habits and practices.
So, is that what brings you to Scotland to
Oh,
study the Scottish habits?
no, I live in Scotland.
Oh,
Forgive me. I'm from Edinburgh. The accent's not very strong.
oh, that's true. I'm used to hearing the Glasgow one. To be fair, That's
no, I
difficult to
can't
understand.
understand half the Glaswegians. No, I'm at the
I
University of
don't think I
Edinburgh.
do.
I'm heading up to a little place, a town called Errol, up in Perth,
Oh.
Perthshire. Making a study of some local customs up there.
Is there anything you're anticipating finding, or something you're in particular you're looking
Yes,
for?
they have a curious local tradition. It takes place this time every year, and I'm quite interested
feel
in
the
going
same.
along and witnessing it firsthand, and making a proper record of the local practices.
It does sound interesting. What sort of custom is it? What do they do?
Oh well, you're.
Whilst we have you here, we may
Oh,
as well
yes,
learn from
well,
the expert.
The reports say there is an old stone circle in the woods just outside of the town, and the ritual involves gathering there, singing songs. There are sort of symbolic offerings made to, like, essentially pre-Christian echoes of pre-Christian practices still in use. They're quite secretive about it, so
It does sound
I've
a
been
bit
very
like
lucky
a
to get a
cult.
chance. We try not to use that word in the anthropology
What-
field. It gets
The C
ripples
word.
raised and.
What about an interesting, let's say, an unusual belief system
Yes,
with a small circle of people of interest?
yes, yeah. You start talking about the great cult, and people start thinking that they're calling out maidens to be sacrificed in the woods, and it's more local practice, songs and a little
Yeah,
bit of
just local
dancing and
people.
some
Local people doing local stuff.
Yes, I think that
Nothing
there's
to worry
some form
about.
of making ritual
highly
effigies or
Highly
Effigies.
interesting people.
symbolic effigies to represent the
Sort of
spring.
like a straw man type thing.
Uh-huh.
Usually out of sticks. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You're familiar with the practice. It takes place in various parts.
I read
Yes.
about similar ones down in Wales, I think, as well.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes,
The
I
little
once.
island off Wales had the same sort of idea.
Yeah, I was lucky a while back to take a visit up to one of the islands off the coast in the north. They have a very interesting ceremony up there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Fascinating.
hopefully you get all your answers.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. What brings you gentlemen up there?
There's
Not a
yeah.
Scottish accent, I hear.
No, there's we were at a party of a friend down in London, and he left quite suddenly with his wife. And we were just wanting to catch up with him. He's just a friend of, well, I would like to say family, but it's not really family. A friend of a friend. We're just catching up on him to make sure he's moved house successfully, because he's moved from London all the way up.
Ah,
Well, It's a bit of an unusual move, to be fair, but
Well, it's a lovely part of the world. I've only been down to London a few times myself. It's not for me, you know. Too big to.
it is. It's
Yes.
interesting that I've always lived in London. It's very strange to actually leave London and it's quiet. It's strange. It's like to go to somewhere where there's no traffic. It's just unusual.
So I hope you find your friend, and I hope he's all as well with his,
Oh,
with
it's
his move.
fine. We
and,
just want to check in on him after his move.
Yeah. Does he not have a telephone? A
Pardon?
telephone?
He doesn't actually. I don't believe he has a phone in his property.
Not as present anyway. I mean, I'm sure it's
Oh.
on the list of things to get done, but it's
Yeah.
very recent.
They've made life so much easier.
They do.
They very
All that
much do.
time could have been spent writing a letter, sending a letter. You just ring someone up, you find if they're in or not. It's wonderful invention. Anyway, I don't mean to disturb you, gentlemen. I can
it's okay.
read my book, and I will leave you to.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, Keeper. Did anything he say sound familiar to us regards either historically or mythos related?
I mean, what's the question you're asking here? Is the question, have you read anything about practices in this area, or is the question?
Yes, that sort of idea.
Okay. That would probably
History
be
roll?
a history or an occult role, if you're interested in,
Yeah,
depending
I'll
on what
just go-
exactly you're interested in.
I'll probably go with a history one to see if I've heard of this custom, basically. So it probably won't be the best of rolls.
You don't
No,
recall
I know
anything
nothing of it.
specifically to the history of this area involving anything.
Nah, I know nothing about
It's
it.
fine.
Scotland, I mean, what happens in Scotland stays in Scotland, as I said earlier.
But yeah. Dr. Fraser sort of pulls out a book and starts just leafing through. It looks to be a fairly sort of weighty tome entitled An Examination of the Ritual Practices of the Northeast of England, with specific consideration of, and then you can't quite read the last bit because it's under his hand.
England or Scotland?
England, yeah.
Ah,
There is something. I was told I'd be given like a reading list associated with the Golden Dawn.
Yeah.
The actress I'd asked, and she mentioned about some books and stuff.
Yes.
That she'd suggest. So I'd probably have one of those. Nothing in particular. I'd have one of those
Like one
on
of
the
her
train.
like theosophical books, yeah.
Yes, I'd probably be reading something along those lines. Also have a chance at least.
while he's sitting there reading his book, I'd like to use my detective eye on him to see if there's anything strange or something that we should keep in mind, just because he just happens to show up at our compartment going to the same place we're going.
Look out for tentacles.
Okay.
Give them a
Give
good
me-
sniff.
Depending on whether what you're going for here, this would either be a spot hidden or a psychology. Are you trying to assess his demeanor, or are you trying to assess his physical appearance? Essentially, is this looking for shiftiness or looking for tentacles?
Both. I'm gonna look for shiftiness.
Okay. Yep.
Smell him. Give him a good sniff just in case. Could be a snake. The sniff test never fails.
That'd be a psychology roll and the shiftiness test.
It's
No, you don't really get. He seems to be engrossed in his book. As he moves the hand, you see the last section with a particular focus on tales of magicians. Actually, no. I think it was probably a particular focus on witchcraft. Let's keep it short. The title had too
Actually,
many
having
words in
said
it.
that, I'll just sort of have a look at him as well to see if there's anything suspicious about him if he seemed dishonest.
Yeah, you can give me either a shiftiness or a tentacle check.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise
That's
known
the
as a
choice.
psychology or a spot hidden.
Psychology. I'm just
Yeah.
thought, Well, as Nigel mentioned, he's just turned up here out of the blue. It's rather suspicious, but it could be coincidental, and apparently completely coincidental. He's fine.
He
Now,
seems perfectly normal.
of course.
Everybody's just leaning on the window, snoring.
Time passes by. The train makes its way up over the Forth Bridge, up into Fife. It winds its way through green countryside. The sun is going down, and it starts to rain, pitter-pattering against the windows as it wends its way ever northwards. And a couple of hours later, as you pass through a town called Perth, the train stops briefly to take on more water, and you see Justina sort of staring absent-mindedly out the window. Dr. Fraser appears to have sort of fallen asleep, his book sort of listing from his hand, and the rain is getting heavier.
While he appears to be lolling about, can we have just a quick look at the book? Closer than we had a chance to look before. Anything?
Yeah? Are you just trying to peer over his shoulder, or are you trying to wiggle the book out of his hand to give it a proper look?
That might be a bit too much, unless we could make it seem like he completely fell asleep and dropped the book. I will try wiggling the book out and trying to.
Okay, I'm gonna make this this would be a sleight of hand.
Oh, that's going to be really bad. At least it wasn't a fumble.
See, you start trying to wriggle it out and you realise, no, it kind of stirs a little in his sleep. You realise that it's probably going to wake him. You can push this and keep trying, but if you fail, you're definitely going to wake him and he's going to notice you're trying to steal his book while he's asleep. Or
I
you
will
can...
not push.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
over
you
his
could
shoulder,
just
you can
ask him-
see the page that he was reading. Talks about the Wizard of the North and sort of tales of old tales of magic practices in the north of England.
What was that you were saying, Mr. White?
Oh, sorry. I was saying you could always just ask him for the book.
We could, but that wouldn't have been as exciting. I mean, could always claim that he was about to drop it. But
You
anyway,
wouldn't want the book to get
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure it's not important. It'll be fine.
I mean, it's a valuable book. We wouldn't want it falling on the floor in the mud where we've been trampling with our boots. So
you wouldn't want it to have bends and stuff.
Yeah. Next stop, Errol. Gentlemen, next stop is Errol.
I'll shake him gently.
What about the books?
It's our stop coming up, Errol.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Oh, strange dream.
What was it?
Oh, some snakes were trying to eat my books.
Oh, yeah, you have to watch out for those. I've heard they have them in the Amazon.
As long as it wasn't stuff deep in the deep sea, it's fine, right?
No, I never liked sea travel. Give me solid land myself.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Right,
You need to have your feet
I better
down
go
on the
find my baggage. I will
Well,
Nice to
hope
meet
you
you.
enjoy your
Choice.
stay in Scotland.
see you gentlemen around. Errol's not a big place.
Yeah, travels.
As he leaves the compartment, you've got a couple of minutes before the train arrives in the station.
How does train riding gets us so tired every time?
I don't know.
Miss Kirsch is in this train as well, isn't she?
Yes?
Yes.
Is she in with us
Yes,
in this
yeah.
compartment? Okay.
Miss Kirsch, it just occurred to me, you were after information about your father, or your stepfather, weren't you, from the society?
Both. Yes.
Oh, well, it may be worth when we return to London. I could always ask James if he knows of any members of the society who worked with or knew of either of them.
That would be
Perhaps
good
they'd have some information.
if someone overlapped with them. I know that some members of the society are still alive, are they? Or...
Well, I don't know, but James would probably have an idea if any of them are still alive and if they're still about.
Yes.
You could always send word to them and inquire.
You know, I mean, since we're here, whenever we figure out where we're going to be going, perhaps we could ring James. He might know off the top of his head.
You could. That's a very good point. Whilst we have time at the station, perhaps.
This probably can wait until after we've dealt with the mother's
fair enough.
situation.
It just occurred
Yes.
to me they might have some information. Then again, they might not. But at least perhaps you'll find out something.
No, because it's a good point. I will talk to James when I'll have to go back through London on my way back to the continent anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, what was your main reason to join us on this journey? To track down
the Mathers. Yes.
You tracked them from Paris. So
If I chased them all the way from Paris, to give up just because they've gone to Scotland seems.
yeah, it's only a short hop to Scotland, really, from London.
Well, this is a surprisingly long distance.
It does seem that way.
Right.
I'm sure the distance will
I
become
think we're
less.
stopping.
But yes, we can. Let's see. Let's see. I'm sure it'll be fine anyway.
What
we'll get some
what do you
information.
intend to do with the Mathers if we find them?
Well,
They are dangerous people, and they have done dangerous things.
it's information really to find out why they did what they did, and what exactly happened. I think.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have the people for violence with us, so I guess we're fine, right?
The people who do violence? Are we expecting violence?
Yeah.
This is as you're stepping down off the train.
I'm thinking none of us are the sort of person that would.
We're gentlemen.
Exactly. Yes. We there's no people for the rough stuff.
There's no one here who shoots first, asks questions afterwards.
Right.
We're here to find out the truth and see if we can find out what they intended in regards to the meadows.
Yes. If we can return the meadows, then that would be good. If not,
I think that'll be quite complicated to do, but
if we are expecting violence, you should let me know that it's there are precautions we can take if we're expecting things to get dangerous.
what sort of precautions do you mean? Just guns?
Yeah, let's say guns.
Guns are always useful.
But I was more thinking defenses, for in case anyone starts firing guns at us.
Well, I'm quite ready for that.
Well,
yeah, it's probably worth it.
It probably will not be needed. It is not
Very
something I would
true.
use
I don't know what
lightly.
to expect.
But if we are truly heading into danger, there are...
Oh, I think it is very likely to be danger.
Well...
I don't know why, but... yeah.
We might want to acquire a small animal of some sort.
To protect us? I don't think... You mean like a little dog or something to guard us?
I was thinking more a rabbit.
Ah.
Or
There's probably a few of them up in Scotland.
A pigeon? Or a duck? But a small dog, I suppose, I'd rather it not be a small dog.
I don't know. Ducks are not really good at like guarding or protecting people. Wouldn't a goose or a geese be better? They're quite aggressive.
I think, Mr. White, we may be talking at cross purposes here. I do not mean for the rabbits or duck to
protect us.
I mean to make protection out of the rabbit or the duck.
Rabbits can be vicious.
They can. The teeth.
It's the sharp teeth.
Yes.
Yes.
The nasty, sharp, pointy teeth. Okay.
Yes. But
we will find a rabbit. I will explain the rest later. It's raining
Is
a
it
lot.
actually? Is it the rabbit or blood that you need?
It is blood, yes. Blood
Ah.
from the rabbit.
Could we
I mean,
just go
any
to a
blood would work,
butcher's?
but
Can we just get some from a butcher's?
maybe
Or
it's sometimes hard to
There's-
acquire. I mean, do they make any form of blood sausage in Scotland?
I believe so. It's a popular dish.
I do
surprise me
not
if
know
it's
what you
used
eat
in,
here.
I'm pretty sure they'd probably use it in haggis. I don't know.
Haggis?
Yeah, it's some sort of Scottish delicacy. I know if Black Pudding uses it, so who knows.
I've not heard of
Keeper,
this.
what would I need to roll to know if there's a Scottish dish that uses blood?
You would not need to roll anything. As a gentleman who lives in the UK
I mean,
at this era, you would know of the existence of black
Yes.
pudding.
Well,
Well, I
there's
mean-
black pudding, but that's for an English breakfast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, from God's own country, where I'm from, I mean, blood pudding's a
To be
treat.
fair, I think most countries have the equivalent recipe. I mean,
That's what
Germany
she's
have got
asking,
their
like,
own as
yeah.
well.
Have you got one?
Now I need to know if you can make a blood shield out of a black pudding.
Oh, actually,
I need to know.
really interesting.
Just see me with like
Use it as a smudge stick type thing, really, couldn't you?
Mm.
it would last long. You could just take it with you all the time.
That is actually a very good idea. We'll have to consider that.
It's just like the shirt is the
You got this sausage-like thing, and just mark yourself with it like a crayon.
We'll have
But
to
anyway,
find out. Anyway, yeah. As you get off the
Yes.
train, the rain is coming down hard. You see Dr. Fraser and his bag sort of heading off to the railway hotel, the only hotel in Errol. Had you arranged rooms there in advance, or are you planning to?
very likely, to be
yes.
fair. I mean, if we've travelled first class up, we've probably made sure we've got rooms
Yeah.
in case we cannot actually find. So at least we've got somewhere
Yeah.
to stop the night.
So your bags are taken into the inn, and you're ushered through into this rather warm, cozy, sort of coaching style inn. It's got a bar. It's got it serves a very hearty dinner of. I think there's probably some haggis.
Tatters.
There's definitely potatoes.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do some neeps and tatties. Neeps, tatties, and haggis.
Yes, it is.
Yes, are there on the menu, and the woman who sort of greets you is, gentlemen, more guests. We've got rooms made, and you lady, we've got all rooms made up for all of you. 5 guests all at once. That's all our rooms booked up tonight.
Oh, this is there also Dr. Fraser.
Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and Dr. Fraser's got the 5th room. If anyone else turns up, they're going to be in the stable.
Oh, full up then. All right.
We'll
All
keep an
full
eye
up.
out for a star, just in case.
Indeed. Well, yes. My
I'm
name's
guessing
Esme.
you're not normally this busy this time of year.
Oh, not at all. No. No. Never been this busy.
It's such a lovely place.
It is. I certainly think it is. What brings you gentlemen all the way up to Errol?
A friend of ours from London moved up here recently, and we were just paying him a visit.
Oh, the gentleman
his wife.
at Banderin Hall?
I believe so.
Yes, yeah, him and his wife came through.
Well, it was a bit of a strange move. They moved from Paris to London. We had a nice conversation with it. We had a nice meal with them, a bit of a, we'll say a soiree. That's probably the proper word for it. And became friends with them. We're just travelling up to visit them again.
Yeah, no, they came through last week. Said they were moving everything up to, they just rented the place up on the edge of the heath up towards Dunsinane.
Is it far from here?
Oh,
I mean, is it a walk or a ride?
I mean, it'd be a fair long walk. all the way up. Well, 2-3 miles. You could probably do it. Maybe not in those shoes.
Ah, that's true. We might have to find ourselves some new shoes.
Get some good boots, but it's a pleasant walk when it's not dark and raining.
That's true.
I can find you a map of the local area if you want to do it tomorrow. There's
That would be very useful. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll probably wander up tomorrow morning, more than likely, see what the weather's like tomorrow. But we'll get ourselves some decent walking gear.
yes, yeah. No, if you're walking around the area, there's some good views from the hills, and
Is there a set of like standing stones, like Stonehenge type things? I'd heard stories of them, but
there's some stones in the wood at Banderin. Yes, I don't know.
You're talking about standing stones, Mr. White.
yes, something along those lines, like a Stonehenge type thing. The doctor was interested in that sort of research, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen this Stonehenge, but yeah, there's stones in the woods at Banderin, just down from Macbeth's fort.
Not too far away, but we'll visit our friends and catch up with them a little bit.
Yes, well, when shall we be seeing you again? Breakfast?
Oh, definitely, I think.
Well,
Hopefully.
Will you want? Oh, I forgot. Have you eaten already, or would you be like, will you be wanting supper?
I think supper's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm wanting for a bit. Yeah.
Yes, well, I'll get you dinner on, and we shall meet again. When you've taken all your, got settled in, got all your bags up. Set a sun, eh? And she hurries off to prepare dinner.
Well,
You hear
That's all
like other
interesting.
voices from the direction of the kitchen.
Yeah, that's all interesting. But if we stop the night, because it's quite a long journey, really, and we could always visit the hall in the morning when it's easier to travel.
What time? About what time of day is it now?
It's just after sunset, so we're probably talking
Early
like
evening.
7-ish, probably. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, definitely.
Somewhere between 6 and 7.
It's probably not the best time to try and walk in the country to get to a hall that we don't know where it is.
Right. Yeah. unless we hear chanting and screaming and fires, it might draw us out.
It might do, then we know to catch the train back to London very quickly. But we can always have a quick look around the shops as well in the morning to see if we can find any, black pudding ingredients, we'll say.
What's the schedule on the train? Is it daily, or is it something that only runs every few days?
So this train, like the local train, would probably run through twice a day. Once going the Perth direction and once going the other direction towards Dundee over to like the east. So yeah, probably twice a day in each direction. It's a fairly regular route. So yeah, you settle in with your bags. You can hear Dr. Fraser shuffling things around in his room. And is there anything any of you wish to do before enjoying your dinner that evening?
I mean, apparently our lady friend needs some fresh animal blood. I'm not entirely sure what she's needing it for, but sure, why not? Shouldn't be a problem, right? There's probably somebody that butchered today.
I was thinking tomorrow morning we could go out sorted and hop into the butcher's or something first thing. Just say we're looking for ingredients to make a black pudding as like a traditional English recipe. At least that's how I'll put it across. And we can look into other ingredients as
And
well.
that's where you get the blood from Martin being stabbed to death by an angry Scottish butcher.
Well,
I mean, English!
To be fair, the last time we had Blood Ward cast, my character did... Actually, no, the first time he cast it, he used the blood from a guard in the sanatorium that had just been killed.
Exactly. But yeah, so
Human blood works best.
human blood does work best. As you head down for supper that evening, you see Dr. Fraser there tucking into his own dinner. The woman who like showed you into the inn is there, along with a younger woman who's there dishing up the food.
Family? Does she seem to be related?
Um, they look like they could be related. So the woman who met you probably looks to be in her like 40s. This woman's like early 20s probably.
Do you have any like webbed fingers, fishiness about them?
You can give me a spot hidden if you like.
No, it's okay. We don't have fish people up in Scotland. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Here you go, gentlemen.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Yeah. As it is, you see Dr. Fraser sort of engaging the innkeep woman in conversation. Seems to be asking her questions about like, oh, is her family from the area?
Can we listen in?
Yeah, you can give me a listen check, see how much of it you hear, how much you get clear, whether you catch all of it or not.
Oh, wow. This is a bad day for rolls.
The acoustics in this room are terrible. You catch a couple of words, something about Bandaran, something about a heath, something about the moon. You can't catch more without like deliberately going like lurking closer or shuffling your chair closer, which would stand the risk of being noticed that you're listening in.
And just as a matter of curiosity, what phase of the moon is it today or tonight?
Tonight it would be somewhere. We're talking a waxing gibbous moon.
Okay. Right.
So on the way towards a full moon.
Nothing worrying about.
Oh,
I'm just wondering. I'll have just also having our meal. I'll have a look around to see if there's anything unusual or anything that sticks out in this room. Just straightforward hidden, I suppose. Just
Yeah, you look around the
general,
room. Yeah.
if there's
Give me-
anything
give me a
unusual.
spot as you look around the decorations. We're talking very much like cozy, but there's a fire in the corner. There's some pewter tankards hanging from the wall. My God, you guys have not succeeded in a single roll yet today.
I don't think we've rolled under 90 yet.
Yeah.
It's okay. We haven't fumbled. Everything
So
looks
yeah,
fine.
you look around. There's some pewter tankards hanging. There's some like framed prints of like hunting scenes and stags looking over a glen.
Nothing suspicious, just completely normal hotel.
Yeah, there's some stag antlers hanging on the wall. There's a lot of tartan in the decorations, and like there's a painting of a bagpiper standing on a hill with a stag in the background, overlooking a glen with a lock in it.
That is as Scottish as you get.
So you enjoy dinner and you retire to your room for the evening after a nightcap is offered of like a good whiskey.
I'll take one of those. Thank you.
Yeah, as you settle down for an evening's sleep, I would like you all to give me a power roll, please.
this is a beautiful vacation.
And the successes come in.
That's probably necessary.
Sink into a lovely sleep. And then you are woken. Each of you in your separate rooms. You're not sure what woke you at first. Whether it was but something woke you, a sound. Maybe it was a roll of thunder outside. It does seem to be raining quite heavily. Or maybe it was the creak of a footstep in the hall. Something has woken you, but you're not sure what.
Okay, I'll grab my dressing gown, throw it on, get my trusty walking stick, and just have a look out the door. Look in the corridor, see if
So
there's
you're
anything.
looking out into the corridor.
Yep.
Peer out into the dark of the corridor. And I'd like you to give me a spot hidden, please.
That's a fail,
Nope.
but I'll spend 3 luck.
You glance up and down the dark corridor and you just catch the glimpse of a figure disappearing around the corner at the end. Looks to be a silhouette of a man just disappearing back down towards the stairs out of the inn. Like heading away into the night. Only the slightest snatch of movement.
Did that figure look familiar? It wasn't the doctor, was it?
It could have been. You only caught a tiniest glimpse.
Well, having said that, there's only us here and the doctor.
I suppose I'll do much the same thing, and peep out just to see what's going on.
You're also peeping out into the hall. You can give me that same spot hidden if you like. Yeah, you see. So you peer out. You see catch that same glimpse of someone disappearing around the corner. You also see Martin's door open and Martin peering out.
Do I see any other doors open, like the doctor's door?
No, there's only your 2 doors. Unless Avery, what are you doing, having woken?
I mean, I'm listening if somebody's moving, but I'm not getting up.
Okay,
It's just comfortable
You
down
can
here.
give me a listen check then, if you'd like. You hear the sounds of other people creaking around, doors opening. And you distinctly hear, like, underneath your room, you're like got the room at the front of the building, above like the front door. You hear like the front door open and close, like the rattle of a latch.
I'm gonna look out the window.
You
Who's
peer out.
making that sort of noise that evening?
You see, it's dark out there. You could just make out. I'm gonna ask for a spot hidden here to see how much you manage to see. You see a figure hurrying out into the dark of the night, sort of pulling the coat tight around them. It's a fairly small, stooped sort of figure. They're hurrying out into the night.
Who leaves a hotel that late in that weather? Oh, come on. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna grab like a jacket and I'm gonna go out the door.
You step out into the hall. This is probably a few minutes behind Nigel and Martin. Are you still in the upstairs hall when Avery steps out? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have gone over to Mr. White to ask him, what did he hear something too?
I don't know. Something woke me. I think it could have been a floorboard creaking or something. I don't know.
The door
I'm
shutting,
just a bit
maybe?
more suspicious these days. Probably worth checking. I saw someone just vanish around the corner.
Yeah, I did too, but I didn't get a good look.
Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't you. Don't think it was Avery. So I think we should check on Miss Kirsch first before we do anything else to make sure she's okay. And then I suspect that could have been the doctor. That could be wrong.
We didn't happen to see like just the last bit of a boot leaving that we know who was Miss Kirsch's boot or
it was
whatever
a guy, I think.
You think it was a guy. They weren't wearing skirts, and
okay.
in this era, that probably means obviously they're a gentleman. Women aren't wandering around in trousers.
Having said that, it's Scotland, so they could be kilts. It could get confusing up here. But yeah, I think we should check on Miss Kirsch to see that she's okay before we do anything. And Avery, if he's
hey, somebody just ran out the door downstairs in that rain outside.
Did you tell who it was?
I mean, I don't know. I just heard somebody making noise, and they just ran out. Down below. And I'm not really seeing a reason why somebody would leave a hotel in the middle of the night to go shower in the rain outside.
Much the same here, really. But I wonder if it could have been the doctor. It doesn't make sense why he would have left. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd wander out in the rain and across the country.
I mean, maybe there's some sort of weird, not occult thing that he's gonna
That he wants to observe.
do doctor thing with. I don't know.
That could be. But
Let's knock on.
Miss Kirsch is written.
It's
I'll just wander up and give a gentle tap on the door.
Nigel, isn't it weird if we all wake up at the same time to
I
spot
would
the
think-
same thing?
I would think so. Not sure what would have woken all of us up.
Oh, what is it?
I'm just checking out you're okay with just being woken up by something strange out here.
I thought I heard something, but it's the middle of the night.
Well, as long as you're okay, go back to sleep. Don't worry. I mean, we'll talk
Yes.
properly in the morning. Just seems-
She shuts the door.
Okay.
So it's 4 of 4. That's just maybe paranoia, but maybe not.
But
Do you
having
think-
said that, there's only a limited number of doors up here, so we'll know which one's the doctor's.
Right.
Yes. There's only one door there's one last door at the end. That's the doctor's room.
We could go up to it and before knocking on it, just have a listen, like snoring or
Yeah.
heavy breathing or anything.
Have a listen at the door. Give me a listen roll, please. So you press your ear to the wood, sort of leaning in. You can hear rain against like the window pane in the room. You can't hear any snoring. You can't hear anyone stirring inside.
I'm just going to try the handle to see if it's locked or open.
Yeah, it's not locked. These the doors will just have like a latch on them. They're not.
Oh,
There's
on
not
the
actually
inside, the latch.
Yeah. There's no actual lock on the outside. It's a high
Okay.
trust hotel.
It seems to be high trust. At least I can be trusted not to open the door very slightly and peek in.
You open the door very slightly and peek in.
Yes, to see if
And
he's actually in there.
the bed is unmade and clearly empty. You can see the sheets sort of tossed aside. His boots and coats are gone. And he is gone. He's not there.
I think that must be the one you saw running out the hotel.
Yes, definitely.
So is there an actual reason we care? Or is it just our paranoia again?
Probably 90% paranoia.
I guess that's too little to not go after that. Let's just go downstairs.
But we're not exactly dressed for this.
Is there a reason we need a certain dress code to get outside?
Scotland.
Yes, there is. I've got my slippers on. It's not exactly suitable for this sort of weather.
I'm just gonna go and drop my face in my bed again.
I'm going to get changed into something more suitable. Okay, I'm going to return to my room and put some clothes on.
Yeah. So Avery returns to his room to sleep. Martin goes and puts like waterproof clothes and suitable outdoor clothing on. Nigel, what are you doing?
I'm going to accompany Mr. White.
Yeah.
And I will change into appropriate clothing.
So yes, Avery,
then,
you
yeah.
snuggle back into your sheet. The other two prepare to head out into
Oh,
the rain.
yes. Actually, that's a very good point because I completely misread Avery Collins. I thought he was thinking of going out, as he was. So when I realised I'm fully dressed in waterproofs, I'm probably about to go, and then realise, hang on, why am I doing this? Then I'll go get back into clothes and go back to sleep.
Well, I'm going to go. I'm already dressed. I have my detective gear on. So
I'll probably
I'm-
just I'll see you in the corridors. It's like, what are you doing? Should we really do this, or just set off in the morning?
Well, I'm going to see if there's anyone down at the night desk. If there is, there may not be. But
Oh, that's a good point. I'll come down with you.
there doesn't seem to be anyone around downstairs. Like, this is a very sort of small hotel. It seems to have like a kitchen behind and a bar area, rooms upstairs. You saw that there was a sort of cottage joined onto the side of it, which might be sort of accommodations for people who own it. But there doesn't seem to be anyone around downstairs when you go down.
Okay. Would have been convenient for Avery to have been with us because he could tell us which direction the doctor went. But we just have to stand and look at the door. It's like, oh, I wonder which way he went.
I mean, if you're still moving outside of my door, I'm probably gonna get up again, and then I'm probably gonna just throw on a coat and go down. I might just not
Just
be
coat
as
over pajamas.
exactly. I might just not care enough to bother.
Yeah. Yeah,
About my
you're all
proper
downstairs in like the
gentlemanly
tap room
behavior.
now. Yeah.
I mean, he went that way, I think. I think, yeah, that way.
Does it look like there's anything that way, or is it just darkness?
He points out just into the dark and the rain. It's still raining, and you can give me a spot hidden. You know, it's
This
something
is
hiding
what
out
we
there
do.
in the dark.
Huh.
You do see something actually. You follow the line of Avery's finger out into the dark of the night, and at that moment there's a crack of lightning, and for a moment the scene is illuminated for a split second, and you see the dark shape at the end of the lane in the town. Like this sort of road leading between these low stone houses off into the hills. And at the end of this road, you see a stag.
Stag.
Like a full-grown, like red deer stag with an impressive crest of antlers, standing in the middle of the street, just silhouetted against the lightning. Just this.
No.
It looks to be dark in color, like this black stag, and then as the flash of the lightning fades, it's gone.
Okay. Mr. White, is
And
he
I would
down
like
with
you
me,
to
or did
give
he?
me a sanity check, please, just whilst you're doing that.
Of course. Not much left. Nope.
You will lose 1 point of sanity. You kind of shy back a little, and as soon as it, like, as you're blinking, the afterburn of the lightning from your eyes, the stag is gone. You can't see it anymore.
They don't usually come into town. That's not something they would normally do.
What does not come into town?
Oh, in the lightning flash just there a second ago, I saw a rather large stag down at the end of that road.
Well, I'm not an expert on stags, but you said they don't normally come into town.
No.
I'm not familiar with this town. You never know.
Oh, but is it?
Keeper, can I make a natural world roll to see if stags often in this part of Scotland?
Yes, you can.
They're often sighted on roads, and they're like, nope, that's a fail. Back to my good rolling.
You don't know anything about Scotland, it seems.
True.
I think our conclusion from this is Martin has just ignored the existence of Scotland for the entirety of his life so far.
It's
How very English.
Exactly.
But no, the thing is, it was huge and it very dark colored. It might have even been black, but in
it could have just been dark,
No, it was well illuminated in the lightning flash. And it had a very large set of antlers.
What? Do you know anything about black stags? Anything unusual? Some sort of symbolism?
Since I apparently know everything about certain things, is there a roll that I could make that would jog my memory?
Nothing comes to mind specifically tied to black stags out of anything that you've read, I don't think. You can give me an occult or a roll if you would like. I think that might be the most appropriate roll. Or anything related to, nothing comes to mind specifically tied to black stag.
No, I don't recall anything about any stags like that.
Oh well, I don't think we're going to be able to track him tonight. Not in this weather. not any issues.
Hopefully the weather will let up for tomorrow morning.
I mean, I don't know much about Scottish weather, but maybe it'll stop raining by morning. We could be lucky.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I guess it's time to head back up to bed.
Actually, I've got an idea.
Oh, what's up?
Well, he's probably left his books in his room.
Good point. And
See if there's any
unguarded.
references in those two black stags.
Good point. And what are the chances we go up there and see the book open with a bookmark with Black Stag?
That would be very lucky.
It would be.
But it'd be worth checking. I don't think we're going to get anything done tonight with regards to finding him.
No, at least not outside anyway.
No.
Okay, so you head back in. By the clock in the hall, it looks to currently be about 1 a.m.
So when did we wake up? Was it closer? It can't be closer to mid. Well, it would
No,
have been
from-
closer to midnight, but not dead on the.
Not dead on midnight now.
That would have been suspicious.
But yeah, are you taking some books from Dr. Fraser's room at this time of night? Or are you waiting till morning to dig into this further?
I was going to suggest one of us, who is not dripping wet, go into his room and look at the books while the other of us stands out here guard in case we see him coming back.
Oh, that's a good point. We know what book it is. We just want to have a quick look at it.
Well, I will stand here if you want to go have a peek.
Oh, I'm not that good with books, but I can give it a go.
We can take a look. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen?
We're worried about him, so I'll have a look in his room, keep it to find his book, and see if he's left a bookmark or something in it.
You head into his room. You can see, as I said, the bed unmade, his coat and his boots gone, his suitcase open. He seems to have unpacked some of his shirts and sort of tweed jackets and the appropriate academic in the wilds of clothing. There's also quite a large stack of books there. You see, there's the one he was reading on the train about northeast of England. There's various books with titles like A History of Scottish Witchcraft, Customs of Kinross, Tales from the Glens, an examination of the pseudo-pagan practices of northeast Scotland. Like, they seem to vary from sort of, there's probably a book of like child's ballads there. They cover everything from like the sort of like folklore told to academic texts.
Is there anything he's left a bookmark in or anything that stands out?
You have a look over them. I'm going to give you your choice of either like a library use or a spot hidden role here, as you like me looking over his books.
I'm not very good at either. I'm like the worst person to send in to look at books.
Well,
it's okay. I mean, could I try a luck roll? I've got a lot of luck. No, actually, as you say, spot hidden or library.
Yeah, so you're either looking for something that jumps out to you.
Okay, spot. There you go.
You do notice, so amongst all these books, you see there's a book entitled Let me get the right book. Tales of the Tay.
Tales of the
Tay. Which appears to be a selection of stories drawn from places along the Tay Valley. That's the valley of the River Tay. And
so it looks like that's what he may have been reading.
He seems to have a bookmark and a page marked The Black Stag of Dunsinane.
I think that could be. I think I'll just grab the book and.
Yeah, you see there's other titles in there. There's some stories related to Kelpies, to Selkies in the Firth, and tales of ghosts and witches, and this tale of a black stag.
All sorts of nonsense,
yes.
Really. all
Yeah, yeah.
superstition. But I'll take that book and leave. Nigel, I think I found something here, but
Okay.
we'll probably have to go somewhere which isn't his room to read it.
Okay. All right then.
Whichever one of our rooms is closest, I suspect.
Sure.
Something about a black stag.
Really? Okay. Let's have a look.
So yeah, you return to your own room with this book. There's still been no sign of the doctor returning. And as
We did-
you, sorry,
Oh, we did close his room door and
Yeah, I left it as close as it was. The only thing I took was
Yeah.
that book.
yeah. So as you return to your room with this book, I think this is going to be when we go to break, because otherwise I will forget to do so. So we'll be back here in 10 minutes' time. I shall see you soon. So, we are back. It is the dead of night in a darkened inn in the middle of nowhere in Perthshire in Scotland. The rain is beating at the outside of the inn, and I missed the opportunity to start that with "It is a dark and stormy night." So rewind. It is a dark and stormy night in an inn in the middle of nowhere of Scotland. A doctor has disappeared out into the storm, and you've stolen a book from his room and taken it back to your own. You have the book, The Tales of the Tay, in Martin's hand. This collection of local legends and folk stories from the Tay Valley.
Well, there's this section here about the black stag.
what does it say?
Don't know.
It's not a particularly well written book as you look at it. Like, this appears to be an almost amateur project of someone's collected these stories. Some of the chapters are longer than others. Some are very. This one appears to be quite a brief chapter, and
Multiple
recounts.
authors?
It seems to be the one author, a John Grosvenor, who has collected these stories. Probably it looks. You look at the printing date. It was, from about. Oh, there we are. So, it looks to be printed in like the 1890s. It's
Quite a recent one, and
yeah, about. It looks to be about less than 20 years old. But he recounts the tale of the Black Stag of Dunsinane, which is said to appear as a sign of ill omen. It appears to those who have done wrong, to thieves and to oathbreakers and malcontents. And according to the story, all those that have seen the stag will be dead before the next full moon. It tells
So
a
we should start
tale
making plans.
of a thief who saw the stag on a darkened highway and befell a terrible accident before the next full moon. Just 2 days later, another man on the run, having stolen his brother's money, saw the stag, and then that very next day died in a terrible train crash across the Tay. And then he goes on to recount several other specific instances of people who supposedly saw the stag and then died in the next coming month.
makes me wonder where the stories came from, mind you.
Yeah. And then that chapter comes to an end, and he launches, with no real connection, into a local fable about a dragon that supposedly lives under a hill.
One of these ones. There's all these stories about dragons under hills. But, well, it's just some silly superstition saying it's bad luck. But I'll show it Nigel the whole thing so we can have a read through the same information as well.
Okay.
Well, you'll have the book there. So
Well, you know, there I wonder. There was a Tay Bridge collapse, 1870, not 1880, 1879, something like that. You think it might have been occurred around about that time? Say 20. Well, 30 years ago at this point.
I was just going to do the same thing.
Yeah, the timeline would line up with one of the deaths being the Tay Bridge collapse, as memorialized in the famously terrible poem. Sidebar. If you ever have a spare moment, you should look up the terrible poetry of it's William McGonagall. I think one of the famously worst poets ever to exist. I am not joking.
But having said that, they're still famous, and you've still heard of them.
But yeah, the book is a little light on details of
Well, yeah, it pretty much seems to be. It just indicates it's a representation of like a misfortune, basically. That's probably all it is. I wouldn't worry about it. But it is probably a bit more than a coincidence we saw one. Well, I say we, by you. I mean, do you think we should return the book?
I'll keep listening out for it if you want to look through the book more. If you want to find some.
I'm not taking any notice of a superstition to do with thefts, but I don't attempt to faint.
Right, well, I mean, if you want to put it back, that's fine. I mean,
well, we got the information we needed. We could probably buy a copy of this book in London. And I don't think we'll get much more out of it tonight.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything relevant in it. I mean, I could read it, I suppose.
So how long until breakfast?
By now, I mean, it's not even 2 a.m. yet. You've got a good, 5 hours to go till breakfast.
No. Plenty of time to sleep.
Yeah.
Your call. You can always have a read of it if you want.
I want you to go back to bed, and I'm going to continue reading through the book just for a bit, and then I'll try to slip it back into his room.
Well, if you need, when you want to put it back, just let me know. I'll keep watch or something. Oh, actually, no, it's better I put it back where it was from. Anyway.
Okay. All right.
Good night. Try not to read too much. Books can be dangerous.
Yeah, we've seen that.
I mean, this one doesn't appear to be any dark eldritch tome. It seems to be a collection of slightly badly written folk stories. And
okay.
Yeah, did you say you were reading it a little longer before you returned it, or just popping it back?
Just a bit. Flip through the pages, see the other stories.
Some of the stories you definitely recognize as sort of versions and variations on stories you've heard elsewhere. Like you read one, you're like, that's just Hansel and Gretel in Scotland.
I was going to ask if there seemed to be any sort of common thread between them, like.
There's a few commonly reoccurring motifs. There's quite a lot of mentions of haunted castles. Quite a lot of people getting lost in bogs or led astray into bogs by various malevolent creatures. Several appearances of unicorns, dragons, and kelpies, which lure people into lakes and drown them. Selkies being sea people who shed their skins and walk on land and occasionally take human brides back to the depths of the sea with them, or stay on land and marry humans, having cast their skins aside.
Any similarity to the fish people that we've encountered before?
So, I mean, according to the stories, you definitely, I think Nigel would see some parallels, and these Selkies are described as essentially they're seals that cast aside their skin and walk among humans. But yeah, there's a certain thread of sea people walking among people, marrying people, having half Selkie children. That's that's
no mention of pixies though.
There's a mention of malevolent creatures leading you into swamps and little probably stories of things like I don't know what the Scottish term is for brownies that you have to feed leave a cup of milk out for, otherwise they will like tangle your hair or make your cow's milk sour and curdle it in the cow. So lots of like fairy stories, essentially tales of like fae in the woods, and also stories of witches.
Which witch?
Witches that will again, there's a similar thread that if you offend a witch, as with if you offend the fairies, your cows are likely to keel over and die, or like their milk will go sour. A lot of this book seems to be concerned with what the effects on your cows will be if you upset various magical creatures.
Well, good thing to keep in mind. And after all that, I will slip the book back into his room.
Yeah, you put the book back. Time has passed. It's quite tired. He's still not returned. By now it's probably about like 4 a.m, and he's still not back.
Okay.
But yeah, the rest of you return to get a bit more sleep. And morning comes around. It's finally stopped raining quite as much. It's now just a grey, overcast day. Dark clouds hanging heavy over the hills and over the silvery Tay, the river that flows between here up in Errol and the other side down in Fife. You wait. You can hear the clattering downstairs in the kitchen. It seems the smells of bacon and other delightful breakfast being cooked.
Well, that's certainly something that's going to get me out of bed.
I think Avery will probably be the first out of bed, knowing that's how he reacts to the smell of food.
Breakfast.
Yeah, you head down for breakfast. Still no sign of the doctor. But you do see another woman cooking breakfast in the kitchen, and the two that you met the night before plating up a very hearty looking breakfast of there's bacon, some sort of flat sausage thing, black pudding, and potato scones.
Okay.
Piled high on this plate.
That looks fantastic.
Oh, and eggs. Probably eggs as well.
Yes.
You, Avery, will this will these sausages do for what you want, or do you need to get a fresh one from the kitchen?
I'm not sure.
Justina is down there for breakfast as well.
Yeah,
I
I think.
I mean, they're gonna be tasting great, but I'm not sure. I think the
we'll
lady
just get something
needed.
from the butcher's. It'll be fine.
I think, and raw. I've never tried to. She kind of prods the black pudding round her plate. I do not know if it would work with cooked blood.
I mean, kind of curious to be honest, but
Probably not the time to be curious. Not this time.
not if it's relevant, whether it's working or not.
Exactly. So
Yes.
I think this will be for eating, and we'll see what we can sort out what we need.
Yeah.
More bacon, dear? Of course, a little old lady sticks her head out the kitchen. I'll put some more on.
It's a full
I
Scottish
have no
breakfast.
idea where he puts all that food. It
I'm
just
surprised.
vanishes.
He must be a growing lad, says the innkeep lady who met you originally.
Must be.
Esme, would you go upstairs and see if the good doctor is awake yet? So, I don't want his breakfast to go cold. And the youngest of the three women heads upstairs.
And we wait to see when she comes down and see what she says.
She comes back. Mum, no, he's not there. No sign of him.
Thought I heard somebody moving about last night, but
Yeah, I thought I heard something like a floorboard creaking or something, as if someone left early. I popped my head out the room, had a look around, but
What, early this morning? So
In
I
the middle
didn't
of the
quite
night.
catch that. In the middle of the night.
Yeah, I don't know.
It didn't make
No.
sense to us.
It's no weather to be wandering around in the middle of the night. There's a
Do
might
you know
get
if he
stung.
took his like coat or anything like that with him, or is he just?
It was raining rather hard last night.
Esme goes back upstairs and then comes back down again. His coats and boots are gone, but all his books and everything is still there.
Hmm.
And what's the weather this morning? Is it broken or is it
Overcast,
still?
but no longer raining.
Maybe he wanted to do some I don't know what sort of thing he could look at in the dark.
You know, on the train up, he sat with us for quite a bit. He was talking about exploring some of the local customs, things that were going on, and there's something coming up that he wanted to see. Do you know of anything in town that's any sort of holiday or celebrations or anything?
Yeah, like a local fair type thing.
Well, there's the spring festival, but that's not till next week. But I don't see why that would mean wandering about in the dark. Like,
no, it didn't make sense to me either.
No. Well, we should probably tell the constable to keep an eye out for him in case he's,
True, we'll keep an eye out as well when we're heading out this morning to see if
well,
we
any kind of misfortune running around in the dark. So.
I mean, maybe it's just following some sort of bright idea. I'll be back tomorrow.
Maybe. Well, I'll leave you gentlemen to eat up the rest of your breakfast. If you want any more, then Nan will happily cook you up some more. Come on, I'm coming, dear. I'm coming. There you go. Some lawn, some more black pudding for you.
Well, if the doctor's not going to be here, I suspect Avery here will probably finish off that plate before it gets cold.
Yeah.
Without a problem. Yeah.
There's nothing getting bad here.
Don't want to waste anything.
And I'll take one of my handkerchiefs and wrap up a couple of the scones to put in my pocket.
Yeah, these being like little flat, like potato scones.
Yeah.
Crumpets. Yum.
So yeah, you finish up a very hearty breakfast, of which there's seconds and thirds and even fourths are offered. And then where are you heading today?
To bed?
Back to bed.
We gotta go places, right? Oh, damn it.
I'm on sleepyhead.
It's too full, that's what it is. But I think let's see if we can find any cooking ingredients that we were considering, and probably some boots more suitable for walking in this weather. Who knows? Maybe an umbrella as well. I didn't bother buying one on my way, so
Let's go out and explore the town a bit. See.
Yeah, you head in. Errol's not a very big place, but it does have like a general sort of supplies shop. It has butchers, probably a baker's that sells bread and an astonishing selection of pies.
Meat pies or
meat pies, fish pies, everything pies.
You can put anything in a pie, to be fair.
True.
You can put anything in a pie.
Or anyone.
Scotch pies.
I mean, yes. That's the default pie is the Scotch pie. Yes.
But, yeah, we should have a look around and get supplies.
Yeah, the butchers, a baker's, a candlestick maker's, a general hardware store that also sells candlesticks. Yeah, you're able to buy like umbrellas, like any extra waterproof layers you need, and if you want, you can go try and seek some blood from the butchers if you wish.
Yeah. Also, maybe a map of the area, I think.
Oh yeah, Meg,
Just
the woman
have a-
who showed you, will happily like give you a map
Small map.
or lend you a map.
Does it have markings on it for the various stores?
So here we are. This is Errol down here. Then all its 4 shops. if you follow the Perth Road that way, that'll take you to Perth. It's quite a long walk, but someone might give you a lift. If you follow the Dundee Road that way, it'll take you to Dundee. If you're wanting to go over to Dunsinane, it's about 3 miles up over the hills that way. That's Van Dieren Hall there, and that's the circle you were asking about.
What was the name of that town you mentioned?
Which one?
The
Dunsinane. Oh, it's not a town. It's a hill.
Oh,
There's an old hill fort up there. When shall we three meet again? No?
ah,
Oh, I've heard of that
When
one.
Vernon Wood comes to Dunsinane. That's the old Macbeth's castle up there. Well, there's not really anything to see other than some rocks on a hill. But as the story goes, that was
any
where the
wildlife?
king met his end. Wildlife?
Anyone associated with that?
There's there's sheep up on the hills, cows down in the valley, deer about.
Deer, stags, anything?
Yeah, it's the wrong time of year for spotting stags. Really, you want to be up in the autumn when they're fighting, and that's good for the hunting. Yes, we don't get a lot of people hunting around these parts, but if you go a bit further north, then a lot of hunting parties come up from Edinburgh and London to, stay at the hunting lodge for the season, and it's not quite the right time of year yet, but this is hunting and golf are what brings people up here. Yes.
But they would never wander into town, would they?
You see Meg sort of glance over, Sharon exchange a look with her daughter and the old lady. You saw a stag in the town, did you?
Maybe. I'm not sure. It just seemed odd to me. So.
Hey, it would be odd, yes. That's yes, that'd be odd.
I mean, maybe it's just accustomed to humans. Too few hunters around.
It could be.
Maybe. Well.
See,
Unusual, but not impossible.
No, indeed not. Anything else I can get you? She takes almost like a half step back away from Nigel.
All good, I think. We've got our bearings now. We can just get some decent boots and waterproofs on, and we'll head away. Yes. Anyway. Thank you for
Wonderful.
your time.
No
Thank you for
worry,
breakfast. That was wonderful.
Well, she does like it when we have a full house of guests. Mama always cooks as though she's catering for an entire regiment passing through.
Yeah. Well, Avery here is like a small army on his own.
Indeed. Well, I wish you luck and good luck visiting your friend.
Yeah.
Oops.
But you said you've got all your equipment. Did you want to visit the butcher's before you headed off over the hills? Or?
Oh, yeah, I think we're probably going to buy some clothing more suitable for trekking in this.
Yeah. You got your boots and your coats. You're able to get that.
I think see if we can pop into the butcher's, see if they've got any ingredients for black pudding type stuff. We can get the other bits because it's grain and things like that.
But so you head in. You see there's a man there, dicing up a large piece of beef with a big cleaver.
He doesn't seem angry, does he?
No, he seems to be actually quite fairly jovial looking. It's just with a cleaver that's the kind that can just split through bone. It's like a good butcher's cleaver. Morning.
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 What would you recommend we get?
The beef's good. The lamb's good.
Well, I'll go for some beef, but could actually do with some bacon, to be fair, as well. But
I can get you a side of bacon, yeah.
This may be a strange suggestion. we were thinking of trying to cook our own black pudding. So we can get most of the ingredients, but you wouldn't sell blood?
You staying at the inn?
We are, yeah.
With Meg.
Yep.
Yes.
They have some good black pudding.
She makes
there,
excellent black pudding. Her and her nan.
I want to see. Well, we want to see how to make it. Really, try it. It'll probably be a bit messy, and
It kind of looks over you, and you see you kind of looking at. You seem to be looking at where are you used to know, like, and then looks back over the three like gentlemen, like, you want to be making your own black pudding, right?
Well, at least to know how to do it. I mean, we're up from
to
the
be
south.
fair, it's going to be bad.
Because what they made for here was really good.
Who am I to get in the way of a project?
Yeah.
I mean, if Agnes was here, we'd have her take note from the kitchen. But
And I usually just bring it over in like a bowl or a jug. Do you want to take it over to the inn, or you want it now?
you are in charge here, Mr. White.
I don't know. What's
I'll
easiest?
have it sent over. I'll have it sent over to the inn then. A good jug of it.
Okay.
All right. What
Sounds
time
good.
do you want it for? This evening? Or
When's best? When could you do it for?
well, when do you want it?
Probably
Whenever.
as early as possible, really.
All right, I'll get it sent over now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good thanks.
Well, and I'll pay him for because I'm buying some beef as well, and a
He
few
gives
other
you
bits.
like some beef wrapped in brown paper. Looks a little like puzzled by the fact that you're buying raw meat and are staying in a
never
hotel.
know when you never know when you might need some raw meat. That's
Yes.
the reason.
You hear him sort of muttering to himself as he goes around the back. Bloody old weirdo.
Well, he does look like an English gentleman, so he probably does look like a weirdo
Yeah.
up here at
Well, yes.
least.
Now complete with your walking gear and a large piece of raw beef, you're ready to set off on your day's excursion.
Well, once we leave, at least we'll have the blood.
The blood's been taken to the inn. That's why he said he's sending it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have the blood. The inn has the blood.
Yeah, he's not going to let us just walk around town with blood. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not done.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah.
we've always got our own if we need it.
You have your own.
Yeah.
I mean, you carry blood with you wherever you go, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Anything else you wish to do in town before you head off over towards Bendiron Hall?
So we procured boots, oilskins.
Yeah, yes, that's not a hassle. Those are normal things to buy in town. A large jug of blood is the weird thing to buy in town.
I mean, we'll find something weirder. Just give us a second.
I'm just thinking if there's anything else we might need that would be unusual.
Shame we didn't bring your shotgun with you, Mr. White. We could have gone hunting.
True, my walking stick will do.
If there ever was a time in which wandering around with a shotgun would not be suspicious.
Yeah, makes sense. There's not perchance somebody selling cars here.
There is not a car dealership in this very small Scottish town in the year 1907.
Weird. Who would have thought?
Did anyone bring any guns?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
it's okay. As long as one of us is armed, at least.
Never leave home without it.
Well, off we go. Do you want to take the high road or the low road?
Well, let's see who gets there first.
Exactly. Actually, I don't think it. Ooh. Unfortunately, because of the time, we probably won't be able to notice any tracks.
We've probably been rained away.
It has been raining a lot remember.
It has, and it's been a long time since he left. So, is it in the same direction we're heading if we're heading towards that place?
Is what in the same direction?
Did he seem to head in the same direction we were going to encounter the matters?
You just saw him having gone out of the inn. You don't know which way he
Oh.
went after that.
Oh, fair enough.
You don't know where.
We'll
You know
just-
he was going away from the inn, but you don't know which direction he went after that.
That's okay. Well, before the weather turns, we may as well set off, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so you head off at like the start of your journey as the route. So Meg would have sort of offered you two routes sort of marked on the map. One of which essentially takes you straight to Bandern Hall, like no detours, no like side tracks. And one includes a slight detour up to Dunsinane Hill Fort first. Which one would you like to take? The scenic route or the straight route?
I would go for the scenic route since we're not. I don't know if we're in a terrible hurry.
That makes sense. We might be able to see something from up there.
Mm-hmm.
True. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
So it's the high road we're taking this time.
Yeah, you head off. I am walking across the countryside, starting off over flat fields and then climbing up on some sort of steeper ground as you make your way further north. As you leave Errol, I would like you to make me a power roll, please. Nigel,
Yes.
as you're leaving out of Errol, you have this strange sensation. Like a prickling sensation that starts in like your fingers and toes.
That's just
And
perfectly
then just
normal
runs
paranoia.
up through your entire body from it. It's like prickling sensation. It's like someone was like pricking you with tiny little needles into your fingers and toes. And then sort of up across your body and then it passes.
Anybody else feel that? And I explained.
The wind's a bit cutting,
Mhm.
isn't it?
I don't know,
I'm
maybe.
fine.
Hmm.
You feeling okay?
I am at the moment, but it was just this really strange, prickly sensation that just kind of swept over me. I didn't think it was the cold or the wind, but I don't see anything.
When did that happen?
Just now.
Just as we left the town?
Yes, just as you left Errol.
Well, that's strange. After probably a coincidence. I wouldn't worry about it. But if you get a feeling again, just mention it, just in case it's not
Yeah.
a coincidence. Because well, things are not always as they appear.
You head on up and out over onto the hills above Errol. You have a beautiful view over the flatlands, over the Tay to Fife on the other side. The sun has begun to break through the clouds in a few places, something like these rays of sun streaming down onto the countryside. And you follow this winding path up across the hills towards the remains of this hill fort. There's not really much to see there. It's this mounding of earth with a few lumpen shapes in the ground as you make your way up. And from there you can see sort of the land around. You can see there's a couple of paths lead down from this hill fort. There's one that leads down into the woods, another that leads off slightly curving round towards, you can just see this dark shadow of this house surrounded by some woodlands and gardens. It seems to be the direction of Bandern Hall. And as you are up here on the as you reach the top of this hill, you see the patches of sun, you can see the dark clouds. I would like each of you to give me a spot hidden, please.
Do you have a question? What are the
Yes.
chances we would have been able to get like something like a small telescope or binoculars or something like that?
Yeah, you can have a pair of binoculars. Good for bird watching.
Exactly. Just bird watching ones So spot hidden roll. Let's see. Oh, that's
I mean, that makes sense
Okay.
now that you've binoculars.
So,
with my binoculars.
yes, you looking through your binoculars are going to see different things to Nigel and Avery, who are looking with their unadorned eyes. Nigel and Avery, what you both notice as you're sort of looking at what's directly around you is footprints in the soft sort of like grass of this hill fort. There's like quite a lot of like some muddy footprints. It looks like someone has sort of torn up the turf and grass by like sort of with like hobnail boots sort of running, sort of has left like prints and into the soft muddy earth. Martin, looking through your looking around, looking into the distance with your binoculars, you catch a glimpse of something flapping from the edge of the trees just down the hill, down this one path. Looks to be like something caught in the trees, flapping this way and forth in the wind. Like a large piece of cloth, maybe?
Like someone's coat or jacket.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a jacket caught on that tree. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Looks to be a tweed jacket.
Like something like a professor would wear?
I mean, it's Scotland in the year 1907. 50% of the people here are wearing tweed.
Yeah. Well, I'll point out to the other two. I've just spotted something over there in the trees. Something that looks like a bit of clothing or fabric flapping about. It could belong to the missing doctor.
Yeah, because you see too, Avery, around us, all the footprints, the boot prints, actually.
Somebody's been running.
Do they look as if they're the same person's footprints or loads of different ones? Do they belong to the same sort of feet?
Give me a check here. Give me a roll here. I think this is
They'll
one
have
for
to be tracking one.
Yes.
At least we're all outdoorsy types and not London born.
Oh, hey, Martin.
Actually, would you like an extreme one? Would it make any difference?
No, a hard success is going to be enough here. There are multiple sets of footprints here. It looks like there's some sort of scuffle, some sort of altercation. Like this earth is churned up. There's footprints. I mean, it has been raining. It's hard to get an exact count, but you think
But there's more than one set of footprints.
Definitely more than one set, and you think probably more like 4 sets of prints here. Looking to be wearing sort of boots. Like these look to be people in boots, and there are probably at least 4 of them having churned up the earth here in some kind of scuffle or altercation. And there's even a couple of you see a couple of marks start as a print and there's a bit of a drag, as though someone's been kicking and dragging at the earth as they were dragged away.
Is there any? Well, I was going to ask if there's any signs of blood, or is there someone's been?
There's no blood that can be seen, but definitely looks like a struggle and a fight took place here.
Any lost items? Like they might have fallen out of pockets or.
What do you get for your? You scan around. You're not following this trail of track, and what do you get? You got a hard success on that spot hidden. As you sort of follow it, it seems to be leading slightly down the hill towards where this flapping thing is caught in the trees.
Yeah.
You see that there is in fact a dropped pocket watch, like a nice brass pocket watch, the kind that a gentleman of modest but respectable means might carry. But nice face, it's ticking away.
Well,
it has a little engraving on it. It says BF.
Well, I'll relay all this information to everyone else as soon as I spot what's going on.
We should follow those tracks, right? Trying to find out what happened to whom.
Looks like he was dragged in the direction we can see at fabric, so we might as well check that as well. And
okay. As you sort of head down the slope towards the flapping coast caught in the trees, Nigel, you hear. Maybe you heard this movement from behind you, or something made you turn and look back behind you. And you see a dark shape down at the edge of the trees on the other side of the hill. Just this movement of a dark, large animal through the undergrowth.
Does it have horns?
Yes, it does. It is the black stag walking through the forest. And it passes out of sight again.
So not enough time to ask anyone if they see it.
Yeah, you've probably got enough time to like grab and try and get someone else to see if they can see it.
Okay. You see that? That's what I saw in the lightning last night.
What?
Did you see anything?
It's not going to be this again, where you could see this weird time stuff going on. Nobody else could.
Oh no! No!
Anyone trying to look for the stag can give me a spot hidden, see if you see it as well.
I'll give a spot hidden, why not? No.
No, Martin, there is no stag. Like, you looked at, like, Avery, you look that way and...
How far away is it?
Just, okay. About, like, that far away. Hang on, that would be, like,
Just that distance, yeah.
like, imagine you're standing on a
50
hill
yards?
and it's at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, let's call it 50 yards. I don't actually know how long. I'm bad
Okay.
at...
I want just
It's a
50
hill.
yards.
I don't know. That's why I'm agreeing to this.
Alright.
Let's put it 50
distance.
yards away and just assume that only half of us here know how long a yard is.
Is it more or less in the direction we're already heading anyway?
No, it's the opposite direction.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say we'd stop by it. and see
Avery.
what-
You see the stag.
Hmm.
Just for a moment there in the trees, and then as you blink, it's gone. And I need a sanity roll from you, please.
That's odd.
What's
You
on?
lose 1 point of sanity. He's like, shake your head for a moment, because it was there for a moment, and then it was gone the second
Did you see it?
afterwards.
I mean,
Did you
Yeah.
see it?
yeah, I think. I mean,
Like a large black stag?
normally they're like brownish, aren't they?
Normally.
I mean, there's always odd-colored animals around, right? But that feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
Weird feelings, not good. Let's go and try to find the dog.
It's probably just curious watching us.
Yeah, probably, but seen too many odd things to think that a discolored normal animal might be not problematic.
Maybe someone painted it, who knows?
I mean, maybe it just fell in the bog.
Exactly, or tar or something like that. I mean, we've got loads of things like that around here. It's just a bit of a coincidence.
It'll be fine. Let's go.
Yep.
Are you
There's
going towards
plenty
the,
of commercial reasons.
are you going towards the stag or towards the coat?
The coat, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let's go
yeah.
towards the code.
Okay, so you follow the path down the hill. There's a tweed jacket that is ripped and tattered and caught in the branches of this elm tree at the foot of the hill. The jacket is ripped and torn, and there is blood on it. Made on this
Is there a
jacket.
lot of blood or just a little bit?
Not a lot. Like, enough
Well,
that
I
someone
mean,
was
like a
definitely
wound
injured, but
rather than-
yeah, a wound rather than, like, it's not dripping in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Justina, like, purses her lips and looks at it. I do not think things went well for this doctor.
Do the footprints and dragging continue on past this?
Yes,
Or does
they
this-
do. Yeah, they continue. Sorry, they continue on past this coat into the wood. And you see the path. It doesn't go far into the wood, and then you see, a very unimpressive stone circle. We're not talking Stonehenge here. We're talking a rough circle of about 7 slightly lumpy stones that are kind of
So,
not standing up
someone's garden.
massively in the woods. I think if you look on Roll20, I have attached actually a picture of this stone circle down in the bottom right. You'll see that it is modest as stone circles go. Oh,
Is
Yeah.
this even a circle?
it's a circle
it's a
of
stone
stones.
circle-ish, yes.
Looks more like somebody took 4 stones, threw them there, and are like, yeah, that's a circle, right?
There's lots more than that.
Oh, there's a 5th one. And a
Yeah,
6th one.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there should be 7 of them.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Yes. And that is where sort of the muddy kicking and dragging trail comes to an end
Oh,
at this center of this circle. It just stops. There's nothing there. You see, there's a trail of footprints leads up to the edge of the circle, and the ground within the circle does not appear disturbed.
There's no footprints leaving either.
Not that are like this trail is obviously only visible because someone was clearly like kicking and
Right.
scraping. Like normal footprints aren't really like leaving behind obvious marks. Yeah, it just ends at the edge of the circle.
oh well, Mr. White, they must have just taken off and disappeared.
Yeah.
Obviously so.
Is there anything strange marked on these stones? Engravings or anything like that?
You went around sort of examining. How closely are you examining these stones?
Well, we've arrived at the stone circle, haven't we?
Yes.
I'm
How closely? So you're getting nice and close and examining these stones. I just want to make it very clear what you're doing here, Martin. It might be or may not be
that's okay.
relevant.
Fair enough. I want to have a look around to see if there's anyone in the area first, and then.
So hang on, are we looking at the stones or the area?
Well, the area first as we approach it to
You
make
look
sure there's no
around.
one
There
else
is
around.
nobody in sight.
I'll just walk forwards and have a look at one of the nearest stones.
Yeah, you look at this lumpy moss-covered stone. Like it's got like a fairly thick layer of moss over it.
Oh.
You can't really see anything that leaps out to you. They're not particularly like carved or shapen stones. They're literally just
Fair
kind
enough.
of chunks covered in moss.
Yeah, I don't know much about runes or anything like that, so there's no point really.
I mean, maybe it's some blood or something. I mean, he was the person was dragged here, and was wailing about and just stopped here. I mean, there needs to be something.
There should be. I'm just going to pick up a small rock and try and throw it into the circle.
It lands in the circle.
Oh,
Amongst
just
like the leaf
testing.
litter and the sticks, just lands in the circle. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You've got a circle of moss-covered stones, trees around it, this patch of like undisturbed earth in the middle of this circle, and now a stone that's been thrown in there.
Anyone have any ideas?
No. I mean, I'm going to take a look.
Maybe we could ask the stag.
Yep, the stag, of course. Actually, I'll have a look around to see if I can see a stag following us anywhere.
There is no stag following you, no. Just stones, moss, trees.
Is there any animal life that we can hear, or is it just dead silent?
You can probably hear like a cawing of some rooks in the trees. Like there seems to be some large like rooks' nests up in some nearby trees. You get that kind of occasional flurry of wings and gah, gah, gah. Other than that, it seems fairly quiet. You can see a sheep off in the distance over that way, but it's not getting that near. So anything else any of you want to do to have a look at anything around here?
I'm rather worried about what's happened to the doctor, who seems to have vanished as soon as he's entered here. Like here, there's old fairy tales, isn't there, about wandering into fairy rings and vanishing, old superstitions and things like that.
By the looks
So-
of it, it doesn't look like he actually accidentally wandered into it.
No.
More like thrown. But
True.
did you look? Did you open the pocket watch? Was there anything inside?
It's just engraved, as far as I can tell.
But if you open it up,
Yeah.
to look at them, is there like any picture, any things inside the
I don't
the
know.
watch?
I'll open it up and have a
No.
look.
Just got the engraving of the letters BF on the back of it. Other than that, it seems to be a very nice and working pocket watch.
I don't think there's much we can do here. I can't see any tracks leaving, but because of the rain, I suspect we won't be able to track anyone anyhow.
Yeah.
It looks like a number of people. There was at least 4 sets of footprints, which may include the doctors, involved with the initial struggle, so we probably need to be careful.
Did we bring the jacket, or could we rewind and go back to it just to check the pockets if there's anything?
Yeah, you could have brought it with you. Yeah, you pat
Okay.
over the pockets. In the pockets, there's like a stub from a train ticket. This seems to have been bought yesterday from Edinburgh to Errol. There is a pencil. And there is a slightly soggy edged piece of paper.
We will examine this piece of soggy paper.
It's a bit wet. You have to kind of peel it open carefully, like it's sort of soggy, and the ink on it has smudged, but you can still make out what it says. It says Avery Collins, young, tall, something smudged. Martin White, something, then something, detective, ? Then young woman, unknown.
So the question is, did he have that on him before he met us on the train? Was he trying to do detective work on us? Or these notes that he made after he met us?
That's a good point. Strange things for someone who's just travelling on a train to take note of, so perhaps he was a detective to keep an eye on us. Maybe he's working for someone else.
I mean, maybe just Red's diary.
And happens to take it with him, and he wanders off into the woods alone in the dark, in the rain.
Yeah, that's unlikely. Fair enough.
But no, it's a bit of a strange thing. So we'll have to be aware of that. He could have been sent to find us.
Right.
I mean, if so, I'm not sure why he runs out at night and then gets himself dragged along here.
Perhaps he was just unlucky. But then again, well, we were lucky depending on the reason he was following. Well, if he was following us. But I don't think we're going to find him. But perhaps we can find out what happened to him.
But is there anything else you want to look at here?
Oh, I had wanted to go back to where I saw the stag and see if there were any prints from the stag, but that's quite a ways away at this point.
I mean, it's like a less than 10-minute walk away.
Would you mind give me just a moment to go back and have a look?
Yeah, sure. Let's just go back. I mean, we've looked around here and not found anything, right?
Yeah, you had a cursory look around here, yes?
Yeah, I noticed your hint in there.
Could we have a more thorough examination?
You don't have to. You can go.
Fair enough.
Depends. What do you want to examine? What might you have missed? What is the hint the keeper been prodding you about for the last 10 minutes?
I mean, there's this space where suddenly the track stopped. That's probably a reason we should, take a closer look at
I'm
the
not
stomping
telling
ground.
you. Like, you can
Yeah.
decide. You can decide.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
We can always split up and do everything at the same time. One of us goes one way.
I mean, you're not in
Exactly.
any time crunch. You can go to look at where the stag was, come back to the stones. You can look at the stones and go to where the stag was.
No,
perfectly
okay.
fine, right? And we can also split up the party just for
Yeah.
reason.
It's just going the other side of a hill. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's in shouting distance.
Yeah. Would you like to split up and have a look around?
It's in screaming distance, you mean to say, right?
Yes.
I
It'll
love
only
it
take
how
us a-
like being in a Call of Cthulhu game turns like this group of like grown men into like, well, no, we must have split up. You got to stay with your partner. It's like going on a school trip.
Yeah, we've actually got a ball of wool between each of us, and we're all holding on a bit of it.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, we can have a look to see if there's any footprints by the stag if you want. But I think we probably need to examine this area a bit more closely.
You don't
Yeah.
have to.
And
You don't have to.
about what time of day is it now? Is it getting on noon?
It's probably about noon.
Okay. Right, so we've got some time. We can spend time.
It's only a short walk, so.
Okay.
Which should we do first? Check this here, or
I mean,
we're
yeah,
here.
just a quick, walk around,
I want to have a
throw
closer
the
look.
leaves away to just see if there's something that we missed.
Yeah, I want to have a closer look at where the tracks end.
You look, the tracks sort of end just at the edge of this circle of moss-covered stones.
That's
Just
very
abruptly.
strange.
If we walk between those, does that make any difference? Is there a weird feeling, something off when
You
we're in
walk-
between them?
You walk between them. Nothing happens.
This is weird. Why do they end here? There's no reason.
Is there any sign like that this might have been used as a ritual spot? I mean, candle drippings or anything of the sort?
You
Or
look-
burn marks.
There's no
Mushroom
sign
circles.
of any burn marks. The stones, as you examine them, they're just these like large, almost like boulder, like, and we're talking this very thick layer of moss covering them. And
Let's see about scraping some of that moss off and having a look at what's under.
I
My
walking
walking
yes,
stick.
you could
so
certainly scrape some of the moss off the moss-covered stones that are so covered in moss.
Yes.
Yes.
Just one of them, just have a.
You scrape the moss from the stone, and you can see there are carvings in the rock beneath the moss. There are patterns scraped into this stone. The first one, as you scrape it off, you see appears to be, actually, it would probably strike Nigel, because the first thing you see is what looks to be a stag carved into the rock.
I'm sure that's completely coincidental.
The next couple of rocks you look at, there doesn't appear to be any carvings remaining. If there were carvings, they've been worn away by weather and time. And then the next one you see has an interesting pattern carved into it. At the top, there is a circle. And beneath it, there are rough carvings of 3 figures holding their hands up towards the circle. 3 human figures. And on the last of the stones, there is a strange symbol carved. You see, it appears to be a circle, and inside the circular symbol, an intricate interlocking series of lines forming these jagged star-like patterns. It's, yes, that symbol, exactly. A symbol that I think would, for all of you, ring some very occult bells.
Indeed, it does.
Like, you're looking at it like, That is definitely a. If anything was a ritual sigil, that is a ritual sigil. And I think most of you have read enough and know enough to kind of recognize what this symbol would sort of tie into. You've seen this symbol before in books that you've read, I think. And I'm going to ask you all to give me a mythos to see how much you do know.
I was going to say, I've
Yeah.
not actually read anything.
Okay,
I'll
those of
try.
you who have read have more chance of seeing it.
That would be 16 points. Yep.
You've seen it somewhere. Like, you know enough to know, oh, you've definitely seen that in a book or somewhere you have seen that symbol.
Maybe we should copy that down so we can reference it.
Yeah, that's probably
Seems
dangerous
familiar.
cults or something. We should have brought the book with us.
Seems familiar, but I can't remember it. Not really been one into books on mythology and that sort of thing.
Just a piece of charcoal and a piece of paper, and just
Yeah, you take a rubbing of the carvings. But still, no sign of the doctor,
Actually,
and no sign of any like blood in this symbol.
Miss Kirsch, do you recognise this symbol at all? It just looks familiar to me, but I can't quite work out what it is.
No, I feel I should know it from somewhere.
That's
But,
more or less what I'm
yeah.
thinking as well. I should, but I can't.
This is a stag. You said she looks in like Nigel. You said you saw a stag, yes?
Yeah, I did twice now. Just a bit ago, and then last night.
A stag, whatever this is, and 3 people under the sun?
Or moon?
Or the
maybe?
moon?
Well, it sort of matches the number of people we think were involved with the scuffle.
makes sense. And that makes also sense why somebody would leave in the middle of the night to go here.
If they had a choice.
I mean, he had a choice right until he got up on that hill and they had a scuffle.
Perhaps it was just sleepwalking.
That would be problematic because you know what
That's
the
what I
dreams.
mean. Maybe he didn't choose to.
Mm-hmm.
He was drawn here or something like that.
Disturbing. Let's go and take a look at the stack sighting.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we can see a lot, but
Then we can head off towards the house.
All right.
You head up back over and round to where Nigel saw the stag. You can see there's undergrowth and leaf litter and like trees densely around. Anyone who's looking for stag tracks can give me a track roll, I suppose. As you look around. Martin, I don't know if Martin is fully convinced that it is a stag, but it's clearly left no tracks. Nigel,
rolled on.
you do not see any stag tracks. However, you do see footprints in the mud.
What sort of footprints?
Fresh, like boot prints. As in, they look like they've really not, like, they can't have been here, like, from the night before. I think these are, like, very recent. As though someone was here not so long ago and has left, like, a couple of like, fresh boot prints in the mud.
Guys, look at this. I mean, do you see these?
I don't know. I'm not really good at tracking, but
This looks.
what direction do they go?
They look to be. It's hard to tell, like, because there's only a couple of them. It's not like you've got like a whole line of them. You've got like just someone was here in the undergrowth, and they left a couple of boot prints.
I mean, these look pretty fresh.
Could someone have been following us?
I would. That's my guess. Is there any? If that tracking roll continues for any length of time, do I see any disturbance in the brush?
Yes,
or...
yeah. You can, if you're looking around, you kind of definitely looks like somebody has like been like crouching. There's a few snapped branches. You can see enough to make out that somebody was in this sort of thicket and is making their way through and out again. Sort of round the hillside, like out into the open ground that's around the hill fort.
And
Definitely looks like they were not very good at like doing this. Like this doesn't look like there's like a skilled like naturist. Oh, that's the wrong word.
It is. If it wasn't
Gamekeeper or
naturist, there wouldn't be any clothing snagged anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I can't. You know what I'm going for a word, and it's not naturist, but a skilled outdoors person, who knew their way around the wild. This looks like someone who was kind of stumbling and bumbling their way through this undergrowth, having snapped a few things.
Do they appear to continue on for any distance?
They've been through this thicket, and you don't know where they went after that. Someone was here.
Can I go around the sides of the thicket just to see if they continue on?
Yeah, you can't see them continuing on. All you can tell is someone was here recently in this thicket.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this does not look like Stack's feet.
No, unless it was wearing boots, but I didn't see that.
Where's Stack?
Yeah.
Could be. Stranger things have happened.
Fair enough.
And I might have them in Scotland, who knows?
Anything else that is, if I'm looking around from where the person stood? Anything?
From if you were crouched here, you'd have a good view of anyone up on the hilltop. You'd be able to see what anyone up there was doing. You would not have a good view of them going down the other side towards the stone circle.
But it'd probably be a good place to ambush someone from.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to say, try to engage somebody up there in a scuffle.
Could be.
It's no true. How did you get here?
Yeah, I tried looking for where the tracks came from or went after this, but they just disappeared.
Yeah, it's not like a mysterious disappearance. It's more like people don't leave a clear path of tracks behind them wherever they go. This is the patch where there's soft enough mud to leave tracks. Yeah, it's not like the tracks mysteriously disappear. It's just that, like,
they wouldn't be leaving tracks.
They wouldn't be leaving tracks. It's the wrong kind of ground.
Convenient.
How far away from the manor that we're meant?
Like half a mile.
How dangerous does everyone think this is going to be?
100%.
Do you think we've got time to go and get that blood matter sorted out, then return?
It's probably getting on a bit in the day, isn't it? Sun.
It would be evening by the time we went back to Errol and back here again. Most like.
Should we press on to...
Yeah, we won't have time to go back there again, so press on it is, I think.
Okay, so you leave the hill fort and head on towards the hall, towards Mandarin Hall. As you make your way up to the gate, you can see it's like what looks to be like an old sort of small castle in like the Scottish small castle style. That has sort of been converted into slightly more a modern, like, manor house. Modern for this era, that being. There's a big stone gates at the entrance, with like stone gate posts, iron gate, wall around this ground. As you can see, there's trees close around the manor, and a gravel drive leading up to the front. The gates are chained shut and padlocked. But you can see the gravel drive winds up to the house, and you can just see from where you are that there is a car parked in front of the house.
Inside the gates?
Inside the gates. Yes.
Is the padlock on the outside or the inside of the gates?
The padlock would be on the inside of the gates.
But we could probably
it's a chain wrapped around and then it's padlocked, but the padlock would be on the inner side. Yes.
But we could just probably move the chain round so we've got the padlock on our side.
Yeah.
Looks like someone doesn't want the visitors though.
Well, should we respect their privacy or not?
Privacy?
I mean, it's not like we can call them from here.
I mean, they haven't got a door knocker or anything we can get their attention with from here.
No.
So, anyone any good with locks? I mean, I could try. It'd be funny.
Yeah, I could try as well.
I mean, let me.
Should we
you know.
take turns? And
Yeah.
the winner gets extra breakfast next time.
Second breakfast.
That'll be it.
I mean, if you
Try.
want.
So, as long as we don't mess it up,
Okay. Yeah. All right. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Oh,
Nope. It turns out this lock-picking business is quite difficult. Martin, you
is.
do not succeed in picking the lock.
no.
Nope. This is
We're city folk. We don't
equally
do
difficult for you.
Okay, two points of.
Avery, you're there, go. God, this is difficult. I please, I need that breakfast. And you hit the lucky tumbler, and the padlock clicks open.
Oh,
And the chain, the rattle as you unwind the chain.
It's rusty inside.
well, looks like you've got an extra meal for you.
I mean, this just this is something I have some training in. Not breaking locks, but like breaking things.
Mechanical training.
Exactly.
We're in.
Okay.
Actually, there's a car here. That's handy.
Yes, there is a car here. How are you approaching the house?
Since I'm approaching the house, I'm approaching the car.
Okay, the car is in front of the house.
Oh,
Is it
They
a
are
gravel?
house, car parked right in front of the front door.
Is there a gravel path or anything
There's
like that?
yes, it's gravel path
I'll
leading up.
probably
There's some
walk-
rhododendrons on either side that are probably starting in flower at this time of year.
I'll probably avoid walking on the gravel because it'd be a bit noisy.
So you're going through the rhododendrons.
Well, yeah.
And just keeping to the edge off the path. Basically, my question is: are you trying to sneak up to this house, or just walk up to this house?
It is broad daylight.
It is
so-
broad daylight. As far as Scottish daylight goes, it's slightly grey daylight.
I mean, everybody's gonna hear me anyway. I'm just gonna walk up straight to the car and I'm gonna look at that.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Oh well, that's sorted that problem out. Let's just wander up to the house.
Yeah, you wander up. This is a rather fine motor parked up outside. Looks to be quite new. Purchased, probably a model from this year. Don't ask me what the actual model is.
It's a car.
Very fine car, and as you're peering over it, so Avery's examining the car. What are the other two of you doing?
I'm probably looking at the house to see if anyone's moved the curtains or noticed us.
Yeah, you look up the house. Give me a spot hidden, please, as you look up at the front of this house. No.
I see nothing.
I'll be doing the same thing just to see if we can see anything.
Yeah, you give me a spot hidden. You look up at the house, nothing to see, and you see movement out of the corner of your eye. And you see a figure coming around the side of the house. Fairly burly built man with a cap, a tweed jacket, and a shotgun.
Guys,
Hey, who do you think you are? Get away from the car. He's got a shotgun leveled at you.
Oh,
At who?
The three of
you
you.
don't look like Matters.
No, I ain't Mathers.
No, you're not. I know you're not. You don't look like him for a
Well, neither
start.
are you.
No, but
What are you
we're looking
doing
for
here?
him, though.
This is private property.
Oh, we're going to chat to Mr. Matters.
We're not expecting any guests.
No, it's a surprise visit. We would spend some time. We had a soiree with him in
How
London.
did you get in? The gate was locked.
It looked rather rusted, actually.
It sort of fell off.
Can I have a fast talk from Nigel here?
No.
It fell off, did it? Right, I'll give you to the count of 10 to get out of here. Or you're going to find out what it ends up to end with a shotgun pellet in the backside.
But we rather do need to talk to
10.
Mr. Mathers and his wife.
I'm just going to knock
9.
on the door.
I'll have a persuasion here from Nigel. It's going to be hard because you've already raised his suspicions. 8. 7. 6. 5.
We're not here for any mischief.
Get gone. 4.
Any response to me knocking the door?
There's not been any response from knock on the door. 3.
Well, it looks like we should go. That's
2.
If you insist.
1. What are you doing at this moment when he reaches a count of 1? Are you leaving? Or not?
Well, I think we'll probably have to leave.
Are we are on the other side of the car from him? Or
I'd say from where you are, you could probably put, if you were fast, you could put the car between him and you. But not at the moment, no.
Oh, okay.
So my question is, to each of you individually, because you haven't got time to stand and discuss this, because this has been the last moment of the one, is are you heading for the gate, or are you staying?
I'm ducking behind the car.
Okay, you're ducking behind the car. Martin, what are you doing? You're muted?
I was muted, yes. I'm probably heading out of there, but heading past the car.
You're heading out, Avery?
Yeah.
I'm looking at that guy trying to assess if he's actually gonna shoot or if he's just posing.
Give me a psychology roll, please. No, he really does look like he's gonna shoot you.
Okay. Madman.
Ducking or running?
I'm just gonna go outside.
Okay. There's a loud bang as the shotgun goes off. And Nigel, I want you to give me a dodge roll, see if you can actually get enough duck behind this car as this guy takes a pot shot at you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Although, I do have enough luck for that. So.
Up to you.
I will take it. I will use the luck.
Like you just barely just avoid getting hit, and you see him leveling. It's got a second barrel. Get out of here! Run! Go on.
And have the other two left?
They seem to be heading for the gate.
We were heading to the gate, but probably at the sound of the gunshot, I probably would have dropped to the floor. So I've probably
you're
gone
flat on the gravel.
The car's probably between us and the whole thing, but
So Nigel's behind the car. You'd already started leaving, so you're out on the gravel drive.
yeah. So
So
I
he's
probably
flat on
would
the
have
gravel
dropped when I
drive,
heard the gunshot.
Yeah.
And to look at what's going on.
Did the car take any of the blast?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, the reason you
Oh,
didn't
look
get
at-
hit by it is because it hit the car.
Oh, look what you've done now.
Get out of here! Avery, are you... So Martin's flat on the floor, Nigel's behind the car, you were heading for the gate. Are you legging it, walking, or dropping?
I'm just continuing out, and I'm like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, so-
I'm leaving.
Yeah, so Avery's heading for the gate. Go on, get guns, the last warning.
I will have been pulling my revolver.
So Martin, you're lying flat on the ground. Nigel's there, like pulling his revolver out behind this car.
Yeah. I've got
Martin,
my gun cane with me.
You're flat on the ground. Are you getting
Yeah.
up and starting getting your gun out?
Well, I don't have to. I haven't got a gun except my gun cane.
Yeah, but as in you're gonna have to like get up and get it into a position where you can like it's not like
It's a
loaded.
walking stick. I just have.
It's not loaded.
They are.
You not.
It just takes time to reload it, but
Okay. Well, if you've been carrying a loaded gun cane around this entire time,
yeah.
okay,
Because
that seems a very risky thing.
Right, to fire one, you have to still cock it as such to fire it.
So
It
essentially,
doesn't
you've
go
got you've got to like cock it and stuff. So he will
Yeah,
notice that you're
I'm
getting up
I'm-
and pointing this at him.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just
If you're doing
still
that.
flat on the ground
Okay.
watching what's going off to see.
Just
But I have got a
making
gun
this
should-
clear that like
But I have got that. as
so
necessary,
you see
but-
he's like readying the shotgun. Nigel, you see he move it over from pointing at you at the car to Martin lying down on the ground in the middle of the drive.
I'm not pointing at him, but I'm
Okay,
watching what's going on.
I see him do this. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will come up from behind the car,
So we've got
saying,
a start of like a Scottish. This is the
a Scottish
Scottish stand-up. So Nigel's
Yes.
pointing his revolver at the groundskeeper, who's pointing his
Yes.
shotgun at Martin.
Drop the shotgun.
Drop the revolver.
I have the advantage, sir.
I would like you to make me an intimidate roll here, please.
Okay.
I
That's
am
not
going to
gonna
give
go.
you a bonus die because you're pointing a revolver at him.
Ah, okay. So, do you want me to roll that
Yeah,
again?
just roll it again. Oh, he does not seem to be threatened by you. You can try and push this. You can try and really make it clear that you mean this. But if you fail the push roll, he is going to pull the trigger.
And he's pointing currently at Mr. White.
Martin, yes.
Well, decision time.
Or you could just shoot him.
Yeah,
Or you
that
could
is
shoot
what
him,
I'm.
or you could just shoot him. Yeah.
I will take the second choice and shoot him.
Okay. Let's
You put
do
in one
this. Give
round.
me a roll.
The question is, are you putting one round in him, or you can fire 3 rounds?
Well, I don't really want to kill him. So I would like to shoot him, but be sure of getting him, but in a non-lethal.
You're just trying to wing
area.
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the back of the head should do it.
No.
That'd be really...
Well, I mean,
Shoot them in the back of the head when they're facing you.
trick bullets.
Boing, boing. Okay, yeah. Give me a roll here. Let's see. Let's see.
Last time they shot unlethally at somebody, it went right in between my eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was with a fumble, wasn't it?
Was. Let's see. Firearms, handguns. Okay.
You miss.
I do not have sufficient luck to cover that.
You
So
miss.
that's a miss.
The gunshot goes off. It misses his head. And he is gonna fire. Let me just check. I think he has a penalty because of the range here, or at least, or it might be reduced damage because of the range.
I think with shotguns, the damage is reduced by the range.
Yeah. So he's not up close, so it's not going to be as bad as it could be.
And if
Why am I
it's,
walking anywhere I'm armed with you guys?
and
That's
if it's pellets, it's be less as well. So
Yeah, it's still not going to be fun if he hits you. Let's see. Let us see. Luckily for you, he is also a bad shot today.
So hang on,
The
was
shot-
he shooting at me?
Yes.
Oh, I'll shoot him then.
Okay, so you pull up. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I haven't
Give-
tried this before, so
Yeah, you've got
It'll be-
one shot, right?
This is just all people just missing everything.
that's a fail.
That's a malfunction, isn't it? No, it's
no.
That's a rod. I just misread.
Yeah. So I miss as well.
Yeah. So basically, in quick succession, 3 guns go off and nobody gets hit.
And sir, you are out of bullets, and I still have 5. Shall we talk about this?
All right. He like raises his hands. Who
Right
are
then.
you? What do you want?
Well, we were associates of the Mathers, both of them, and as Mr. White had mentioned, we had a soiree with them, but they left rather precipitously, and we were checking in on them to see if they were okay.
Oh, I know. I was just told to make sure that no one came here and to send away anyone that turned up.
Are they here? Or
Yeah,
have
they're
they
in.
been?
Yeah, they're in. Well, they were last I checked last night. That's the last I saw of them. I presume they're still inside somewhere.
Just the one car?
Just the one car. There was a whole load of other stuff up the other day when they moved in. But I was just told, patrol the grounds, make sure no one comes here.
No,
Scare them
no
off,
one
threaten
has.
to shoot them if you have to. If they get shot, well, that's their own fault for coming in. I was especially told to look out for a really annoying English gentleman.
Oh, it's okay. We left him down in
But
London.
he like looks over the 3 of you. They didn't specify many more details than that.
Oh,
Oh, some they miss us, I guess. Yay.
would we know any Scottish laws on private property and legality of shooting?
You
have
suspect
to
that
have
it's
a
probably
law.
not legal just to shoot people, but also
probably got
it's going to take
more.
a long time to get the hold of the police up here. so- Yeah. Look, don't take it personally. I was told to keep you off.
Okay.
Oh,
I didn't know
It-
you'd be armed.
it's just it's just business.
Who
Yeah,
wanders
not-
around carrying
not-
a revolver anyway?
I'm a detective.
What kind of detective wanders around carrying a revolver?
He
The
does.
kind, the kind who spent most of his time in London around.
Fair enough.
Like you like that fellow in the Conan Doyle stories. I don't think he goes around
There might
shooting
be
people.
some similar. Well, you know, I mean,
Oh, Sherlock
modern
Holmes.
times.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So are we done shooting each other?
Yeah, we're done shooting each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hope so. Yeah,
Okay.
and I put the revolver back in.
Right.
So, shall we talk some more as gentlemen?
Right,
Oh.
fair enough.
Um,
As long as
Yeah,
that
look
one's
at
going to get his
Oh.
shooting stick out again.
I look at his boots. Do they look like the sort that would leave tracks in?
They look big, heavy boots he's wearing. You got an extreme success, I think, before on the tracking, didn't you?
Mhm.
His feet are
We
too
both
big.
did.
Yeah, his shoes are too big.
Strange question for you. You mentioned you've seen off people visiting here, and did you see a doctor? Recently.
Doctor.
There was a
The prof-
gentleman
The
we
professor.
ended up traveling with, and he seemed to have wandered in this direction, but
You're the first people I've seen today. You're the first people that have tried to come creeping in. Oh, I didn't see you back there, miss. Justina, who's been hanging at the gate, just says, "Are you done shooting each other yet?"
I believe so.
we are.
This is why I said we should maybe leave the rabbit.
I know the guard rabbit.
Oh yeah, the blood is at the inn. I guess that doesn't really help anybody now, does it?
No. Look. All I know is they don't want visitors. So,
How long have they actually been here? I mean, without leaving.
Well, they came up, as I said, I saw them yesterday when they last stuck their heads out. But they've been up here a bit less than a week. Since they came up with all the hullabaloo, big loads of furniture and everything up from London.
But they haven't actually left here at all.
No, they've been holed up. I don't know, doing whatever it is they do.
That's
Did you
worrying.
notice if any of those boxes had provisions enough for a week for the two of them?
I mean, they've got servants and they got food, I assume. So either that or they're all eating each other in there. And well, that's not my
Speaking of-
problem. I was about to keep people out.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything going on in the house?
I've heard some people moving around. I saw some people twitching curtains, and I said I saw them yesterday. Not heard anything this morning from anyone yet.
How well do they pay you to keep people
Oh,
out?
very well. Very well. That's why I took a shot at you.
Hmm.
I don't shoot people for nothing.
That costs money, that does.
Yeah, well, look. I'm usually
no,
a
it's a-
gameskeeper around this park, so I'm not usually security. But occasionally you have to shoot the
hang
odd
on.
poacher or take a pot shot at one.
You've
I
been
wouldn't
the
have killed you,
gamekeeper.
just
Well,
Yeah.
wing shot.
yeah.
You were
I'm sure you
the,
understand.
you're the gameskeeper for this area, so you know quite a bit about this local area.
Yeah. I've been working estates around this area for
Do you know
most
any
of my
stories
life.
about people vanishing on that hill?
In the ring of
Up on
stones.
Dunsinane?
Yeah.
Oh, the stones.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, people go missing there all the time.
Because we noticed on our way here, there seemed to be a coat that was just blowing in the breeze that seemed to have been caught there, and signs of a struggle.
Struggle. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
blood, I mean.
I mean, there's old fairy stories about people wandering through the stones and vanishing, but you mean
something about a
actual
black
real
stag?
stories about people disappearing?
So nothing to do with a black stag or anything like
Oh,
that.
yeah, you see the black stag, you're gonna die. You heard that one too?
Oh, well, I've
Yeah.
seen it.
I've not seen it, so
Well,
That's
I've
good.
got bad news for you. Times are ticking. Death are
I haven't
coming for
seen
you,
it.
and whatever they
Yeah.
say.
anyway, we need to check on the ladders to see what's happening.
Oh. Good luck, they seem a mad pair, those two.
Comes
Right
with the
back.
name.
Can you tell me any more about that stag? Any of the local lore about it?
Oh, well, the lore is you'll only see it if you're wrong un.
Because I've
Like,
seen it twice. I've seen it twice now.
Oath, liars, cheats, all that sort. You see the stag, and then 4 months out, you're dead.
Glad
Of
I've
course,
not
it's just
seen
a
it then.
story. I
What,
mean,
what if you not want to see it? Does that make any difference?
I assume maybe you're fine then. I mean, it's just a story. It's got about as much. It's about as real as people disappearing in stone circles and witches hanging about on hilltops, prophesying the future.
I mean, we have some tracks going right to that circle and then just stopping. So I guess that's a fairly good indicator of people vanishing at that freaking circle.
Well, maybe people vanish at the circle, and also, yeah,
Somebody prank, who knows, right?
witches. It'll be witches.
Obviously.
I'd say you're not by any chance.
Oh, in
and-
shall we three meet again?
Exactly. And there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Well, 4,
Yeah.
5 technically.
You're not by any
Are
chance.
you witches?
No, not that we know of.
I don't have the
You see
pointing
that
hat.
kind of gives it like a little.
It's like
Define
depends on the
witches.
definition, I guess.
The thing is, you can always tell witches because of their noses. They have long pointy noses and pointy
Well,
hats.
Perhaps if we weighed them.
You traffic with dark powers and know unknown things. That makes you a witch.
Mm.
But,
I'm trying to recall the name of the fellow who wrote the story in the book about the stag.
John Grosvenor.
You don't have to happen to be Mr. Grosvenor, are you?
Oh, him. No, I am No. My name's Ewan.
Okay.
Grosvenor was that we had chap came back here a couple of decades past asking about stories. I told him the one about the stag.
Ah, okay, that's where that came from then.
Yeah. Told him a few others too, and then I mean he was paying by the story.
Oh, well, hopefully you embellished it and made it
Oh
long.
yeah. Well, by the way, I mean, once you've told the stories, you know. Then yeah, I told him a great one about some children that get lost in a wood. There's a gingerbread house and everything.
Oh yeah, I read that one too. It's in a book.
Yeah. Oh, you may put that in the book, did it?
Yeah, it did actually.
Yeah.
I think that's what brought this professor, doctor that we were talking about up to the area anyway to research some of those stories and local customs.
Ah, poor sod. I made half of them up.
And I'm laughing out loud about that actually.
Oh, when you see him again, apologise. Stop him from chasing his own tail too much.
We well, I'm not sure we're going to see him again. He just went out for a walk apparently last night from the hotel, and we've not seen him since.
Well, where did you see him last? You out from the hotel? You mean the station
down.
hotel?
Yeah. Mhm.
Right.
He left the hotel heading up towards the hill.
Well, if I see him around, I'll send him back to the hotel, I guess. You think he's
Yeah.
out there wandering the moors?
He'd probably be happy with the stories anyway. I don't think you need to feel guilty about those. He seems to be the sort that just likes to catalog all of the things.
Well,
And it's just one more thing to catalog, right?
I don't understand this, but then I'm just the gameskeeper. I just keep an eye out for odd occurrences and shoot people that come where they shouldn't.
Well, now if we put our guns away,
Yeah. I'm out. It's
and we go to turn to go back into the house, you're not going to shoot us.
no. Look, I didn't. You've all got guns, and
Yes. Well, your gun is still there.
yeah.
I mean-
Well, look. They pay me well. They pay me enough to shoot people. They don't pay me enough to get shot.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Fair enough. If we go and come back later at some point, can we just skip the whole we shoot each other thing and just talk again?
We'll
Good.
skip the shooting bit. Right. Well, I guess on you go in.
Okay.
Well, I knocked the door earlier and got no response.
Knock harder.
Well,
Turn the handle and look it. See if I can listen at the door, see if there's any sounds.
no answer comes. Give me a listen roll, please, as you press your ear to the front door of Van Dieren Hall. You hear nothing from inside, but Nigel, you hear definitely stirring. There's definitely some movement inside the house. Someone is in.
Oh well. This will only be a quick visit, I hope.
But yeah,
Yeah.
as you prepare to go into Van Dieren Hall, as you and the gamekeeper steps away and promises not to shoot you in the back, I think that is probably going to be where we leave it for today. Because it seems a better breaking off place than some. And we will see what lies inside the hall and what the Mathers have been up to next week, along with, hopefully, where is Dr. Fraser? What is going on with this stag? And who was hiding in the bushes watching you? Many mysteries, some of which may be resolved. But the biggest question is, are Avery and Nigel about to die before the full moon? Or can you break this curse? Or is this all a whole load of nonsense and there is not, in fact, a stag?
It'll be their imagination.
Just the existence of the stag doesn't mean the existence of the curse trail.
That is a very good point, yes. It could just be a stag. You do get black stags in nature. Or it could just be a creepy passing eldritch nonsense.
Hmm.
They
I
do
mean,
exist in nature.
it might just touch the boat and then leave.
Exactly. But yeah, we'll find out next time